Oh yeah. Look at all those Mercs. Hello everybody, SilverPicker here, and welcome to the SilverPicker Squad. Now, today's video is going to be the third and final part of my buried treasure haul that you saw the incredible parts 1 and 2. If you missed it, you can check it out in the card right here, parts 1 and 2. Now, I am going to show you every last bit of every last coin that is in this box, that remains in this box. But before I do, I want to address a bunch of comments that people made on the last two videos. Now, I had told you the story about how I bought this from someone who told me that his father had this buried in his backyard for nearly a decade. Now, I remember when I first bought this, I thought to myself, man, this looks like it's in pretty good shape for having been buried for a decade. I would have thought it'd be more corroded and all broken up. And a lot of you called me out on it saying, oh, this is all BS, it's a lie, I'm making things up. But the truth is, I really just reported what was told to me. It was an exciting story, and it was plausible enough, the guy seemed honest enough, and I reported the story as it was told to me. Well, curiosity got the better of me after seeing all these questions and thinking to myself that, yeah, the box does look like it's in really good shape for having been buried. Now, I ended up emailing the guy I bought it from to ask him what the full story was. So what he meant when he said that his father had buried these coins in his backyard, what he really meant is that his father had buried this box underneath his house in the crawl space and had covered it up with rocks and sticks and some dirt to hide it a little bit better. So it was never actually buried underneath the earth, like in the traditional sense that you probably were expecting and what truthfully I was expecting too, but it was actually underneath the house in a crawl space, sort of camouflaged with rocks and dirt and all that, which is why it's so worn out, as you can see, but it's not like totally corroded. But who cares, right? This is still buried treasure, and it was still massive amount of silver. So anyway, with that all cleared up, let's crack into it and see what we've got left. For those of you who have seen the previous video, you would know that this entire area was covered with lots and lots of other silver coins, but now all we have left are the Mercury Dimes. We've already gone through all the Rosies. There were literally thousands of Rosies, and I suspect we've still got about 2,000 Mercury Dimes to go through as well. So let me go through these with a little bit of a fine-tooth comb, see if I got any key dates or any errors or anything particularly interesting, and we'll get right back to it. Alright, let's get started. Oh yeah. Look at all those Mercs. Ta-da! Yes, feast your eyes upon this. This is an incredible amount of Mercury Dimes. I mean, look at this. This is well over 1,000 Mercury Dimes. I mean, I know I had a couple thousand Roosevelts, and that was phenomenal too. I love Rosies, but Mercs are another level. I mean, these Mercury Dimes are absolutely spectacular. I mean, I've had a lot of big Mercury Dime hauls before, but I'm not even sure if I've ever had one where I've had just this many. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What is that? 990? That is 990 that are just from the 1940s. Believe it or not, the first hour or so that I was putting these together, I was actually going year by year. But since there's no real key dates in the 40s, I was just really looking to see if there were any glaring error coins or anything, you know, unique or special. But otherwise, I just started putting them all together as 1940s. Here I've got 1930s. It's about 200 of them. It's exactly 200 of them, I should say. And then back here I've got the teens and 20s, and a bunch of here are just a bunch of slicks that have no dates. You know, you can see those. And over here I'm going to show you some of the more interesting and special ones. In fact, let's take a closer look. So these are the ones that I want to show you, but you know, might as well give you a little tour of everything. So first off, here's this just pile of Roosevelts. You know, this is nothing too special. You've seen all those. And here are those slicks, you know, no dates or anything. So it's really just the silver weight for these guys. Over here, all the ones from the 1930s. And look at that, 1940s galore. let us take a look at these. Now, I know the lighting isn't perfect, so they kind of just look dark here, but I promise you, these are beautifully toned. They're not perfect rainbow tones, but they are indeed rainbow toned. I'll probably hold on to these guys. Let's see if I can bring it over to the light. There we go, that's a pretty good example. You can see the rainbow toning. You know, it's a shame that it's hard to pick up on camera because these really look beautiful in real life under the light. You know, they're not perfect. They're not the best toned specimens, but I certainly still like them. In addition to that, I also found one over here. It's got a little hole in it. It's been holed. Somebody probably had this on a necklace or something. And this one's kind of interesting. It may have been sort of turned into like a love token or something. It's got a Z carved into it, and then on the back there's the faintest like clover, or looks like a little 3-leaf clover with a number 4 in it. It's a little hard to see, but you know, and that's pretty much it. However, there was one little bonus thing. I don't even remember seeing this. Maybe I showed it to you guys in the first video, but I honestly don't even remember seeing this. But, as you can see there, Canada, 1966. And there we go. We have a Canadian silver dollar from 1966. How about that? Isn't that great? I love these Canadian silver dollars. I really don't have very many of them. I think I only have 1 or 2. So yeah, I'm probably gonna hold on to this guy over here and put it in my personal stack. I'll probably squirrel away a couple of these guys, maybe a roll or 2 for my personal stack as well. Now, for those of you guys who have been following me for a long time, you'll know that that's generally how I operate. I'll buy a big collection, I'll pick and choose a few things that I want for my personal stack or collection, and then I will sell the rest. And I actually, because I had such a big haul, I've actually been selling a ton of stuff already, and many of you guys have been buying. Of course, many of you have been my customers for a long time, and I just wanted to mention one in particular, Big Stack McGee. He purchased from me after having purchased from me a number of times in the past, but he made a really nice video showing off what he bought from me. You can check it out in the link below. He's got a great channel. He's buying all sorts of cool silver all the time, so I definitely suggest you check him out. And if any of you guys are interested in buying any of this silver, just shoot me an email at thesilverpicker@gmail.com or drop me a comment down below and we will work something out. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are a subscriber, thank you very, very much. And if you are not, what are you waiting for? Come and join us in the SilverPicker squad. We are doing all sorts of cool stuff, learning about coins, learning about gold, learning about silver, picking, thrifting, and just generally how to make a buck today that you didn't have yesterday. That's what it's really all about. Just getting ahead a little bit on your own terms. And on that note, I want to say a big thank you to all of you. The SilverPicker squad has grown immensely. We actually hit an incredible milestone of 15,000 subscribers. So the SilverPicker squad is over 15,000 people strong, and I am really just blown away by your guys' support. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Every time you comment, I read every single one of them. So please leave me a comment, give me a big thumbs up, check me out on all these social media sites. I always post things there before they hit YouTube, so you can get a little sneak peek if you follow me there. And I really just hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for what's next. We've got a lot of great stuff coming down the pike, but until then, SilverPicker out.